Ethics in Information Technology. Previous discussion was about relationships between IT workers and suppliers. Today's topic is relationships between IT workers and other professionals. Professionals feel a degree of loyalty to other members of their profession. Professionals owe each other adherence to their profession code of conduct. Ethical problem among the IT profession. Resume inflation on 30% of US job application. Inappropriate sharing of corporate information. Information might be sold intentionally or shared informally with those who have no need to know. Professionals are willing to help each other um, to obtain new position but slow to criticize each other in public. Professionals also have an interest in their performance as a whole because how it is perceived affect how individual members are viewed and treated. Like politicians are not generally thought to be very trustworthy, but teachers are. So professionals owe each other an adherence to the profession code of conduct. Number of ethical problems can arise among members of IT profession. One example is resume inflation, which involve laying on the resume by, for example, claiming competence in an IT skill that is in high demand, even though an IT worker might benefit in the short term, exaggerating their qualification. Such actions can hurt the profession and the individual in the long run. Studies have shown that around 30% of US job applicants exaggerate their accomplishments, while roughly 10% seriously misrepresent their background. Resume inflation is an even bigger problem in Asia too, according to recent survey conducted by different universities. Over 62% of respondents confess to exaggerating their years of experience, previous positions held, and job responsibilities. 33% confess to having exaggerated even more. Another ethical issue that arises is inappropriate sharing of corporate information. Information might be sold to other organizations or shared informally during work conversation with others who have no need to know. Relationships between IT worker and IT users. IT user, person using a hardware or software product. IT worker duties, understand user needs and capabilities, deliver products and services that meet those needs, establish environment that support ethical behavior, to discourage software piracy, to minimize inappropriate use of corporate computing resources, to avoid inappropriate sharing of information. IT user refers to a person who uses hardware or software product. The term distinguishes end user from the IT worker who develop, who install services and support the product. IT user need the product to deliver organizational benefits or to increase their productivity. They have duty to understand the customer needs and capabilities and to provide the deliverables according to their needs, according to the budget and the time constraint. And IT worker also have a responsibility to create such atmosphere environment that is supportive for ethical behavior, and in which everyone must have to follow the rules and all the ethical issues and all the ethical rules. In this way, software piracy, inappropriate sharing of information, inappropriate use of corporate computing resources, and all such issues can be discouraged and minimized. Relationships between IT workers and society. Society expects members of a profession to provide significant benefits, to not cause harm through their actions. Action of an IT worker can affect society. Professional organizations provide code of ethics to guide IT worker actions. In this slide, I have discussed that regulatory law establish safety standards for products and services to protect the public. Although these laws are not much perfect and they can't protect against all negative effects of product or process, but often professionals can clearly see the effect their work will have and can take action to eliminate potential public risks. Society also expect a member of profession to provide significant benefits and to avoid harmful actions. So the most appropriate way to meet their expectation is to establish and maintain such professional standards and protect the public and providing them such goods and services which has no harmful effect. Professional codes of ethics state the principles and core values that are essential to the work of an occupational group. Most codes of ethics include what the organization aspires to become, rules and principles by which members of organization are expected to abide. Many codes also include commitment to continuing education for those who practice the profession. A professional code of ethics can be defined as the principles and the core values that are essential to the work of a particular occupational group. They may govern decisions and behavior at a company or the organization. They give general outline of how employees should behave as well as specific guidance for handling issues like safety and conflict of interest. Such professional codes are designed to ensure that employees are behaving in a manner that is socially acceptable and respectful of one another. Um, It establishes the rules for behavior and sends a message to every employee that universal compliance is expected. For example, a system analyst may design a computer-based control system to monitor chemical manufacturing process. If failure or any error in the system may put worker or resident near the plant at risk. As a result, IT workers have a relationship with member of society who might be affected by their action. There is currently no single formal organization of IT workers that take responsibility for establishing and maintaining standards that protect the public, but by creating such professional code of ethics, by stating such principles and core values that are essential to the work of particular occupational group, practitioners in many professions subscribe to the code of ethics that govern their behavior. These codes are defined for to for public safety and in order to avoid conflict of interest. For example, doctors adhere to varying variants of many years old oath which medical schools offer as an affirmation to their graduating classes. And most code of ethics created by professional organizations have two main parts. The first is the first outline that what the organization aspires to become, and the second typically lists rules and principles by which member of organizations are expected to abide. Many codes also include a commitment to continuing education for those who practice the profession. Professional codes of ethics. Following a professional code of ethics can produce benefit for the individual, the profession, and society as a whole. Ethical decision making, high standard of practice and ethical behavior, trust and respect from general public, evaluation benchmark for self assessment, As we have discussed that law don't provide a complete guide to ethical behavior. Just because an activity is not defined as illegal doesn't mean it is ethical, nor can a professional code of ethics be expected to provide an answer to every ethical dilemma. No code can be a definitive collection of behavioral standards. However, these professional code of ethics can produce many benefits, which are ethical decision making, higher standard of practice and ethical behavior, and trust and respect from general public, evaluation benchmark for self-assessment. What is ethical decision making? Ethical decision making is adherence to a professional code of ethics, mean that practitioners use a common set of core values. They have to follow common set of core values and beliefs as a guideline for ethical decision making. They have to follow the organizational defined code of ethics. Second point is high standard of practice and ethical behavior. Adherence to code of ethics reminds a professional of the responsibilities and duties that they may be tempted to compromise to meet the pressure of day-to-day business. The code also defines acceptable and unacceptable behavior to guide professionals in their interaction with others. Strong code of ethics have procedure for ensuring professional for serious violation with penalties that can include the loss of the right to practice. Such codes are the expectation, however, few exist in the IT area. Reflecting the high ethical standard in the workplace demonstrate to those around us the value and principle that define respect, confidence, integrity, trust, and moral character. And ethical behavior includes fairness, good faith, and respect consistent with laws and regulation. Each situation need to be examined in accordance with the standard of ethical conduct. Few examples of ethical behavior in workplace may include obeying the company rules, effective communication, taking responsibility and accountability, professionalism, trust, and mutual respect for their colleagues at work. Next point is trust and respect from general public. Next point is trust and respect from general public. Public trust is built on the expectation that a professional will behave ethically. People must often depend on integrity and good judgment of professionals to tell the truth, abstain from giving self-serving advice, and offer warning about potential negative side effects of their action. Last point is evaluation benchmark for self-assessment. A code of ethics provides an evaluation benchmark that a professional can use as a mean of self-assessment. Peer of the professional can also use the code for recognition. An annual benchmark report will provide an overview of the scores achieved by the all participating organizations. By comparing outcome of your evaluation with the average scores, you can see how your organization is performing relative to others. Today's discussion was about relationship between IT worker and other professional codes of ethics. By ending today's discussion at this point, we'll discuss about professional organizations and certification in our next lecture. Till then, take care.